How's it going, YouTube? This is Badass Review here, and I'm back with another Marvel Legends Hitmonkey series review. This time it's of the Archangel figure. Now this is the repainted version of the new Archangel that came out, and this one is in his normal regular costume that he wears in the X-Men. I really want to get the X-Force one so I can complete my X-Force. But even after I get him, I still need to get like Psylocke, and but this is a really nice figure. I really think this is probably the coolest figure out of the wave, along with the Wolverine figure and a couple others. But this guy is just like, he really surprised me how much I liked him. I just think this guy is really cool, and I think what's really cool about him is his wings. I was not expecting his wings to be that big, but they are. I thought they were going to be kind of small, but they're actually really big, and they're really nice and posable, and you can get some really cool poses out of them. Now the figure itself is the Bucky Cap mold, which is a really nice mold, and I'm really glad that they're going to keep using it for a lot of figures, because it's probably the most probably the best mold that Hasbro uses right now, along with the new Hyperion mold, which is basically the Bucky Cap mold, but a little bit bigger in scale. Now I'm going to take off the wings real fast. It's basically just a peg on there, kind of like a backpack that goes into the hole where the shield would go for Bucky Cap. But here's his body, or Archangel himself. Really nice face sculpt. I think it's pretty good looking. He looks kind of, he's got this really angry, serious face on his expression. It's really nice. He's got the nice painted eyebrows to kind of show that he's got more color to his face. And it's kind of a really nice blue too. It's not like super dark, but it's dark with a little bit of lightness in it. And it's got some nice kind of shading in his cheeks there to really kind of make it pop out. And what's really cool is it's kind of like the way his mask is on, or helmet, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of sculpted in, but I mean, you can kind of tell it's sculpted, but it's really hard because it's not bulging out, but it's kind of noticeable if you really look at it. Now I think the paint on this guy is really nice. He's got this nice metallic color right here for the purple, and he's kind of got like just a flat dark blue, I guess you would say. It's really nice. I watched a review from Anthony's Customs, and he was saying that the paint doesn't really match up with the arms because the arms are inconsistent. On this arm it looks like it is. It's got the nice metallic. On this one it doesn't seem like it's the same, so I feel like just right in this arm it seems like it's a bit different from this. So I think it might have been just his that had some messed up paint. And now that I'm looking at this at his head, it kind of looks like they got some lines mixed up. Like, it doesn't look like the line's very consistent, so it's kind of off balance. It's not straight on his head, which I noticed that too. I kind of want to make like a quick interruption, but I noticed that on Captain America's head, his A is not perfectly on his head, and now that I'm looking at the back of his head, you can see this line's not really lined up either. So I don't know what the deal is, but Hasbro can't really get things on point, it seems like. So that kind of sucks. I don't like it when things are off-centered, so it's kind of stupid. But that keeps going down his legs here, which is really nice. He's got some on the tip of his boots too, and then he's got them right here on his wrist. Something I think is kind of stupid is the fact that they gave him Bucky Cap's hands, because I don't think Archangel ever shoots a gun, so I don't know why they gave him a trigger finger. They should have gave him different hands of some sort. I know for the new Black Panther, I think that's his name. Yeah, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank, but the new Black Panther that's coming out, he's gonna have like open claw hands and stuff. So why couldn't they give him, like, why couldn't they make those hands for this guy? I think that would have made more sense, especially since the back of his card has him with open claw hands. I find that a little bit strange, and I don't really like these hands on this particular character because it doesn't even make sense. I would have preferred he just had fists instead of these hands, but it's a minor detail, but I think it's kind of stupid. But other than that, that is it for him. We'll go over this separately, but let's go over articulation real fast. His head is on a ball joint, which can pop off, which is good for customs. This is a good body to use for customs, but his head can go up really nicely. It can go down, rotate 360 degrees. His arms can go in and out, rotate 360 degrees. He's got a ratchet joint, I believe, in his shoulders. He rotates at the bicep, double jointed elbows, really nice. He's got a rotation in the wrist as well as a pivot, which is also really nice. He's got a ab crunch which goes back and forth pretty good. And if you move his waist back all the way, the detail still continues to go up, even though it's not really abs or anything. But it's really nice that they painted that there, so it's not like just a random empty space of color. So it's really nice that Hasbro does that, and I believe it does that on this side, except the joint kind of goes down a little bit farther, but you can see there's kind of this gap, but that's not a big deal because at least they painted it. He does have a waist swivel, which is really good. I really like this articulation a lot. It's my favorite articulation. This is also my favorite articulation, is having T joints instead of Y joints, because his leg just goes out and or forward and back, and it goes in and out. It rotates at the thigh. He's got double jointed knees. He's got a rotation right here, which is technically where Bucky Cap's rotation was with the boot. I'm glad they have it on there, but I think it just kind of looks unnatural because it's not a boot, it's just his actual shin or whatever you want to call it. So it didn't need to be there, but I rather would have it there because it's more articulation. Plus, if it wasn't there, I feel like it's just restricting his posability a little bit in some ways. But either way, it's fine with me. His foot can rotate up and down, and he has the ankle pivot. So, really nice figure. I would recommend you pick this guy up. Personally, I don't know why this guy is going for so much, but I'll get into that in a sec. Here's his wings. They are just a flat gray, or they're not metallic like they were for the San Diego Comic-Con, but the problem with the San Diego Comic-Con was that these were like super loose. These are really tight. Not like super tight where you can't move them, but they're tight where you know that they're gonna last and actually stay in position. But it's just so cool because they're really large and you can get them in some really cool positions. Now articulation for these is they can rotate in and out like this. These can rotate in and out. The wings can rotate in a 360 degrees, but they kind of bump into each other, so you can't really make them rotate 360 degrees. But it's really good range of motion. And then right here, it folds in and out, which is really nice. And you can pop it off and make it look the other way, but I'm not going to do that because it'll probably make the joints kind of loose. But really good articulation, really good for when you're posing stuff. Well, posing him, and it's just really cool. And then you just pop it on his back like that. So I think this is a really good step up from the old Toy Biz Archangel, because the wings on that guy just look ridiculous and doesn't even make sense. And I don't have that character, so it doesn't really bother me that much that they re-released this guy as a with a new body and all that, which I think is good. But I really want to get that X-Force colors. And something else that I just want to note real fast, I don't understand why this figure is going for $33. I think that's just ridiculous. I mean, he's gonna be like he's a really nice figure. I would say you have to buy him if you don't already have. But $33, I mean, it's ridiculous. I bought this guy at regular price with a case of 8. I wouldn't pay more than $30 for him because he's not, I don't know why he's going for that price. It's ridiculous. Someone just got in their head that this guy was going to be worth that much. Now, granted, he probably will be a very rare figure, but I wouldn't think he's that rare. I mean, that's like saying that Hyperion's gonna go for $50 for whatever reason. I have no idea. That's just, I don't understand the market of action figures. Like, people for some reason think that they'll get $100,000 off of like the old X-Force 2-pack with Deadpool and Warpath, but for some reason it does. So it's pretty ridiculous. But I would recommend you get this guy. I wouldn't pay more than probably $20 if it did come down to being a price problem. But yeah, I would suggest you try and get this guy. Just go on a website and buy like the case of 8 or 6. I mean, that's your best bet, because if you're gonna buy the whole case anyways, you might as well, because you're gonna be spending the same amount in store as you would online. So I would suggest you just go online and buy these. And it's a lot easier, and hopefully you'll be able to pick them up. So anyways, that's my review. Check out my other Hitmonkey series reviews. I'm going to be continue doing that for the rest of the thing. So the next couple days I'm going to have the rest of them. And I think now I'll be reviewing the characters with the actual Hitmonkey figures. So am I? Yeah, I think I am. Anyways, you guys will see. Anyways, so I'm saying anyways a lot. My bad. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, just like it and comment, share, and subscribe, whatever else. So I'll talk to you guys later.